last time, we saw how the class Otaku, Takuya, unexpectedly became friends with the Gyaru Koto and her best friend Damon. He also discovered that the seemingly aloof Damon is actually a fellow fan of Otaku culture. While Koto has started watching Kiramon thanks to Amon's recommendation. Ever since he started watching Kiramon, Koto has been captivated by its plot and often discusses it with Takuya. Hearing that Takuya has bought quite a few CDs, Koto suggested they watch the anime together at his place after school, which instantly made Takuya nervous. Emily wasn't particularly interested at first, but upon hearing that Takuya had drawn a lot of Kiramon fan art, she immediately became enthusiastic. After school, Koto and Damon came to visit Takuya's room. They discovered that Takuya not only collected a lot of Kiramon merchandise but also owned quite a few rare, limited edition items. Koto asked Takuya if he waved a glow stick like he was at a concert when watching anime alone. Takuya admitted he hadn't gone that far. Unexpectedly, Amani seemed a bit disappointed by this answer, remarking, "So I'm the only one who does that?" Hearing this, Koto suggested, "Why don't we all try it out together?" I have to say, this method was incredibly effective. The slightly awkward atmosphere immediately heated up. Everyone became immersed in the wonderful plot. Even the usually aloof Amani forgot to maintain her persona, unpassionately discussed the show with Takuya. It wasn't until she snapped back to reality that she realized Koto had captured the moment on camera. After finishing the anime, he remembered that she originally came to see Takuya's fan art. Although a bit embarrassed, Takuya let Amani browse the works he had posted on his account. What he didn't expect was that Amani was actually one of his few followers. Seizing the opportunity, Amani asked Takuya if he could teach her some drawing techniques. Takuya didn't refuse, but he felt a bit bad about leaving Koto on the sidelines. Koto didn't seem to mind, mentioning that boys interested in Amani often treated her like she was invisible. Conversely, when Amani was interested in a guy, she would be the one left on the sidelines. Following this topic, Koto asked Takuya which one he preferred, Amani or herself. Not knowing how to answer this stiff question, Takuya quickly grabbed a nearby manga and declared that he preferred the protagonist, Sachiko. This standard Otaku answer made both Amani and Koto burst into laughter. Before saying goodbye, Takuya expressed his gratitude to Koto and Damon for letting him have such a wonderful day. Koto told Takuya not to be so polite, reminding him that they were friends, a sentiment Amani agreed with. However, after seeing such an interesting side of Takuya, both Amani and Koto began to develop feelings for him. The next day at school, Amani and Koto noticed that Takuya didn't seem to be in good spirits. Of course, Takuya couldn't tell them that he was too nervous to sleep thinking about the beautiful girls being in his room. During their chat, Koto accidentally learned that Takuya and Damon had already exchanged contact information. Although Takuya explained it was just to discuss anime, Koto was still a bit upset and demanded that Takuya exchange contact info with her as well. That night, after returning home, Takuya immediately received messages from both of them. They simultaneously asked Takuya to spend the weekend with them. So who will Takuya choose? Follow my channel to get the latest anime plot updates first.